What's good, UB2Bs? Back at it again with another video. Happy hump day, happy Wednesday. I hope you're getting all these good vibes in today. It is a beautiful middle of the week here in New York. It is looking pretty blue skies right now, and did actually get my full 8 hours of sleep. I was having some issues with trying to upload last night, so I didn't get actually to sleep until like 3:30 or so, but I did get up a bit late today. Around 10:30, 11 is when I got up, and then kind of just like laid in bed and was just like looking at Amazon Prime deals. Like, it is Prime week or whatever, so there are a ton of deals out there if you guys were interested. I actually did order some new curtains that just showed up, and I actually was looking on Amazon, and the curtains that I actually picked up were actually 50% off of the original price tag. So I think I paid around $100, and I used a gift card to purchase those curtains. And actually the curtains that I was going to purchase was like not like $48, $50 basically. And I just reached out to Amazon. I was like, hey, the curtains that I just ordered that are supposed to be delivered today are actually 50% off right now, and actually asked them if they would just reimburse or just send me a credit for the difference, so I didn't have to try to like go through the hassle of sending it all the way back and refunding it and go through that whole process. So they actually agreed to it. I don't think it's their normal policy, but they actually just agreed to give me the difference. So they ended up sending me for my $48 back, which is super dope. And then also, in other good news, I told you guys about the $135 that I was forced to pay out of pocket to get a Lyft ride all the way back to New York City from Jersey last week, or this was like 2-3 weeks ago. Chase, my credit card for the Chase Sapphire Reserve, actually approved me this morning to get all of my $135 back in full. So I'm super stoked about that, to have those credits and that money be deposited right back into my account, so I didn't actually have to spend any of my money on their behalf because the New Jersey transit system failed me. So that is just super exciting news, and that's another reason why I think it is just so important to use credit cards as opposed to like using debit cards and stuff like that, because there are like little insurances and stuff like that to where you'll get your money back and you can fight for your stuff, and they will fight on your behalf to get all of your money back. So Chase gave me the ticket refund because it would have kind of canceled out completely with all the foolishness dealing with New Jersey coastline, and then for Chase to just like give me my money back instantly, the $17 instantly, and then also give me my $135. That's like $145, $150 or whatever that I got just because I used the Chase Sapphire Reserve. So multiple benefits on using these credit cards, and I'm just like realizing day in and day out that it is a huge benefit in my life. So that's why I want to share with you guys as well. And then also yesterday when I actually dropped off my package, my ASOS package at the UPS store, I went in there and like after like, you know, biking down there, I wanted to drop off kill two birds with one stone. So like drop off my stuff at UPS and then go to Trader Joe's. I did end up going there, and then it was so hot. Like the moment that first of all, it was 95 degrees yesterday. As I walked in the building, I just instantly started just sweating my ass off. I'm talking about drenched within like 60 seconds of me being in the building. And at that location, there's actually a computer that you have to it charges you like $3 per 5 minutes, and then every minute after that first every minute after that first 5 minutes is like another like 50 cents or $1 or something. And I could not log into my Gmail account. I couldn't log into there was no like forgot password button or anything, and like I was just so hot and uncomfortable that like I couldn't figure it out. Like I couldn't remember my password, and I've been having trouble with that lately, like remembering my passwords for certain sites and stuff, but I just couldn't remember and ended up having to just like log out of that. So I was just charged $3, and then for me to actually send my packing label or whatever to them was like $6, and then it was an additional $1 to print it, so $7 plus the $3 that I had to pay without even using the service. So I ended up paying $10 just to send my clothes back to ASOS, and I'm just like, God, it's just such an inconvenience. And I was just, you know, that's a tip if you're trying to get people to make sales and stuff, just like crank up the heat, make people as uncomfortable as possible. They will be forced to make a decision that they don't want to necessarily make at the time because they're just so uncomfortable. And that's just what I was experiencing yesterday. Just wanted to just get the hell out of there. It was just so uncomfortable, and I was just like, I'm already here, like I'm not about to be paying even more money to go to, like it was one of those situations where I was just like, wow, like I'm just gonna just like, you know, take the L on this one and just get it out of here and get his shit back, whatever. But yeah, guys, like I do got my curtains here. I'm gonna be putting those up when I get back from the gym. It is actually like going on 4 o'clock right now. This is like the latest that I've gone to the gym in quite some time, and I generally try to avoid super late workouts like this because it's usually the heaviest time to be in the gym and just gonna be crowded and all that kind of stuff. So we'll be trying to get over there as soon as I get off of here. But I did make those grits this morning. I told you guys I was watching a Ronnie Coleman vlog from like the early 2000s or like the 90s or something, and he was just eating grits, and I was like, wow, I haven't eaten grits in a while. And I told you the Chase Lounge that I went to at JFK a few weeks ago was I had an incredible experience with the food there, and they made these grits, and just like watching him eat that, and I was like, I'm just gonna buy grits and just see how it makes me feel. And like, it was just such a savory blessing this morning to just have that, and it's an easy way for me to just get a little bit of something in before going to the gym, even though like 4 o'clock is a bit late for me to be eating my first meal of the day. But this is just like the norm for me lately. But yeah, I have something in my system right now and going to be hitting back, so I'm super excited to just go over there and just like have a nice little workout and get my sweat on. And then I'm also going to be taking my laundry downstairs. I did get another set of sheets that I need to get washed before I can use the new fresh pair of sheets, so just gonna be knocking that stuff out and just doing stupid little chores like that need to get done, and probably just be chilling for the rest of the day, just because that's the vibe, and it's already so late in the day that I don't really see myself doing much else, and I have to go to work tomorrow. So but I hope you guys are just like getting these hump day vibes in and just like taking in and just like, you know, being productive or trying to go into the gym and working on yourself, working on your business, or like doing any kind of self-growth is a good thing in my book. Even if it is just one small thing that you checked off your checklist, that is a win in my book, and that's just where we are at right now. But I don't want to talk too lengthy this morning, or it's not even this morning, it's talk too lengthy this afternoon, or it's basically evening time now. But I want to get to the gym, get this workout over with, and get on with the rest of the day. So if you guys want to follow along, we'll go ahead and show you guys this gym fit real quick and then head to the gym. So yeah guys, I know this is nothing new. You've seen these outfits many times because I am pretty minimal when it comes to my workout clothes, because you're just going in there to sweat or whatever. But I do have the golfer cap on head. This is that nylon material that is easier for sweating and whatnot. I haven't worn this Guns N' Roses cutoff in feels like a couple weeks now. And then I got the Lululemon shorts, and then I will be throwing the Chuck Taylors on feet. But just a quick little gym fit for you guys. And like, as you can see, I am wearing the glasses today. Like again, it's already like 4 something, and going on 4 o'clock, and there's no real reason for me to put in contacts just to go to the gym for like an hour or whatever, hour and a half, and then come right back home to just put my glasses back on and take my contacts out. So I'm just, like I said, getting used to just wearing my glasses more frequently than normal, and just letting my eyes get that oxygen that it probably should be getting regardless. So it feels good to let my eyes get that, you know, extra little bit of freshness that they need, and not going to be wasteful as far as just like putting in contacts for like 2 hours and then just taking them right back off. So yeah, it feels good, you guys. But if you guys want to follow along, we're gonna head to the gym and hit this back day. So let's go ahead and get it.
Step by step, I've walked 100 miles, and I still ain't sure just what I'm trying so hard to find. The night seems longer and the wind blows louder when you wandered so far from home. If I cross your mind, say a prayer, I'll find my way and get off of this lonely road.
Can you hear me? Tell me, can you hear me? I've been calling out for help, still don't see nobody near me. I'm down and almost underground, and so deep in the valley, I can't even tell you which way is the mountain. God, the only word I got, I could probably plant a garden, all this dirt I got. Trail of broken hearts behind me from the hurt I bought. Sometimes I really start to wonder if I deserve my spot, 'cause I'm just a man who's got blood all on his hands. But does a humble sinner still deserve a chance? Hey, say a prayer for me, I think you would advance.
Step by step, I walked 100 miles, and I still ain't sure just what I'm trying so hard to find.
Let's go.
The night seems longer and the wind blows louder when you wandered so far from home. If I cross your mind, say a prayer, I'll find my way and get off of this lonely road.
Off of this lonely road, off of this lonely road, off of this lonely road, off of this lonely road.
Get off of this lonely road.
Would you catch me? Tell me, would you catch me if I told you I was sorry? Could I fall into your blessing? Would you wrap your arms around me, never drown me? If I walk towards the light, could I tell him that you found me? God, the only help I got. I know some people plotting on me, probably thought I'd rot. Praying for my downfall, wanna take my spot. Guess I deserve it, all the evil came out my heart. But I'm just a man who's got blood all on his hands. But does a humble sinner still deserve a chance? Hey, take me up, I pray to God I never
Step
land.
by step, I walked 100 miles, and I still ain't sure just what I'm trying so hard to find.
Grapes in hand, looking up. Endless wine fills our cup. Draped in fine, couldn't close. Always hair, skin brown. Music played, the fist begin. Fills the air, steps quicken. Rhythm beats, high fresco. Glory note between this wall.
All right, you guys, this is the new terracotta curtains that I just put up. It's like a velvet kind of material, so it's definitely more luxurious kind of feel. And I didn't really think that it would be that deep, but just kind of like looking online and literally just like looking at videos and just like going on Pinterest and stuff, just seeing what other people's apartments look like. The velvet fabric actually does feel a lot more luxurious in here. It feels like Ralph Lauren or something, even though it's not. It's like I just got these for both sets were $48 with the Prime discount, and then I actually paid like it was like $98 or something, or $100. This was like 3 or 4 days ago when I actually ordered the curtains. But you guys, after swapping it out, like it literally feels like a completely different room in here. And like, you know, when you walking through like JCPenney's or I don't know, like Macy's or like whatever that, like those like department stores, and then you go through their like bedding section or like IKEA, whatever. That's how it feels for me. Like I know it sounds weird because like I'm like just now like getting into like putting my own actual room and stuff together. Like even as a kid and stuff, I never like decorated my room at all. Like it was always just kind of how my mom kind of just decorated my bedroom for me and like stuff like that. So like this is my first time ever like putting this stuff up, and I know it might be weird to some guys and stuff because like most guys don't think it's like normal to be like doing like interior design or whatever, and I think that's, you know, weird in its own right. But I'm just saying that the way that this makes me feel as far as just taking this all in with the plants and the carpet, I mean, sorry, not the carpet, but the rug that I just added right here, I feel literally just like I don't like, it was already hard for me like getting out of bed and like getting my day started and stuff, but now it's really gonna be tough because like it literally feels so much like home in here, and it is just such a vibe. And I'm not even like playing around with you guys, like I literally, it just feels good in here. And just making like, I think the navy actually grew on me once I put the rug down right here, the green rug. But with the velvet, terracotta, or burnt orange, or whatever you want to call it, curtains in here, like it makes a huge difference to kind of go and play along with the green and the plants and the faux palm, whatever you want to call it. And then I got the snake plants right here. It's just such a vibe. And then once I start really putting in the artwork and just like switching up, like that's just like it's just a cheap mirror that I picked up off of Target when I first moved into my apartment in Best Eye. I'm going to switch that out and like just get more like real actual cohesive pieces that are like thicker and like mean more and all that kind of stuff. So like I'm just so happy with the direction that everything is going. And it seems so like minor and like kind of like weird or whatever, but I like it. It makes me feel good. It makes me happy, and that's all that really matters. But let me know what you guys really think about the vibe, the new vibe that I got going on, or let me know if you like the navy better or if you prefer the terracotta vibe. Like this throw, I wasn't sure if I was going to keep this in here or put it in the living room, but as of right now I do have another one that's on the way, another throw. And actually that's another thing too, like I didn't know nothing about throws. Like before I had my last ex was actually my first real relationship, and when I started like dating her and stuff, I started noticing there was just like random like blankets everywhere and random like pillows and stuff like that. And like as a guy, I think it's more normal for me to like feel that way, where it's like I don't know why, like it just didn't make sense to me. And I never even like, I've never seen that kind of stuff. Like my mom had like throws and stuff at our house growing up, but I don't know why, I just never really like paid attention to it until like I was in my own relationship myself. And then just like realizing like okay, like now this makes sense, like why there's all these like random rugs and, you know, random pillows and stuff, because I never like liked that stuff. I liked it more like simple and stuff, but now that I'm older, I guess it just kind of makes sense. And even as a guy, it's kind of weird that I have to say that, like even as a guy, whatever, but even as a guy, like just thinking about in my head, okay, I know exactly what I want, the same way that I'm like figuring out my own personal style and stuff. I want the same. I'm thinking about like thinking very like cohesively or whatever as like the style. Like I don't know, like I can't give you like the actual name of whatever they call the style, but I'm just saying I know the direction that I want to take my bedroom and like take my bathroom or my living room, dining room set area, whatever. And it just feels good. It honestly feels good to just have your own space and just like feel like this. And you guys can you probably tell like how tall the ceilings are for being a New York City apartment. Like this is like pretty high ceilings, like, you know, and I guess like in hindsight, I should have put the curtain rods like higher up and actually would have been more like luxurious and like dope feeling if it was like these were like gold accents or something. But and as you guys see, like I still got like the stickers, like the stickers that like, you know, came with the thing. Like I'm just really bad at taking stickers off of like furniture. Like even my bed has a bunch of, like a lot of my furniture that I built still has like stickers everywhere from like the instructions and whatnot. But all right, so I just kind of ran out of memory on my memory card, so I don't know exactly where I left off, but I was just saying that the ceilings are just very high in here, and basically I could have went higher when I originally was like doing my curtains. That was like one of the very first things that I did when I first moved in here, was just wanted to have to, like I had to put curtains up basically instantly, because there was just like the neighbors and like people that live on that side of the street could just like see into my apartment, and it's just kind of weird, and I want privacy. I had to like sleep in the living room on the couch for a while, and I had to close the door in here, and it was just, I don't know, it was just a weird situation where like I had to keep the door open because the heaters were going off. It was still kind of chilly outside, and I had to keep the heaters on. The heater would just like come in, like the whole room would get like humid and stuff if I didn't crack the window, so it would like be like light shining from the outside. Like it was a whole weird situation. Like sunlight was shining through the thing. I could just kind of like crack the door when I didn't have curtains. But now that I got them, when I didn't really know too much about like how the things are set up, there's like probably a foot between the top of the curtains and then the ceiling, and I could have put them even higher up, which would like draw your eyes up towards the top of the curtains. But this is what we got, and it still looks good. In my opinion, these ones were actually about an inch or two longer than the navy blue ones that I just switched out, so it does look much sharper and much more cohesive with the space, in my opinion, and I am very happy with the way that it turned out. And the other thing is the fact that on this side, it does have, when I was first installing them, you can kind of see that it's just kind of awkward. There's not that much space. It's about an inch or two of space on this side of the wall where the actual window starts, about right here, and it's light that shines in right here just a little bit, that kind of bleeds through right here on the side, because I can't cover it up all the way just because of the way that the rod was up there. But now, like, that I know, like, I could try to, like, you know, fix it. I'll put some like privacy thing or something behind it, hopefully, or like some blinds or something. But other than that, like, I'm so satisfied. The velvet, like I said, is just so much more like luxurious and feels like that more rich. Like, I don't want to say rich, but just like more just like premium feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, just feels premium in here, and I love it. Especially comparing it to like when I first moved in, it definitely didn't feel like this. And like each little piece of decor or whatever that I add, it feels dope to me. And like, I'm eventually gonna get more, you know, I already got the ideas in my head of what I want for like throw pillows and stuff like that, but that's just, you know, just more to come, you guys. And like, I'm just happy with it's just such a cohesive vibe. I know like the terracotta and like green and stuff, like it just goes together, but I didn't know it would just draw it like this to where like I actually feel good. And just, it's exciting to just like, you know, get involved in this stuff, like get involved in like making your space feel like, you know, as dope as possible. Like, I think that that's cool. I think that like more, you know, I think like guys do that, but I think more guys should be involved in that, because like I just think that, because that's just a whole nother topic, like being the fact that like because I'm a guy, I'm supposed to just, my bedroom's supposed to be like a prison cell or something. You're not supposed to like be involved in interior decorating or something, and that's just like weird stuff to me. But all I'm saying is, now that I got my own actual solo apartment, this is my first time ever having a solo apartment, like with no roommates and whatever, like the entire apartment is mine. It feels fun to like go ahead and just decorate the apartment and just catch a vibe. But with that said, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the content for today, and I gotta go downstairs. It's getting late. It's already 9 o'clock. I'm supposed to go down there like 10 to see if my laundry is done. Hopefully they're finished washing and drying everything, because I still got to put sheets on the bed and whatnot. But I hope you guys enjoyed the content. If you made it this far, please like the video, subscribe if you have not already, and of course, I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.